I'm Nadia Al-Samarrrie with Diabetes Health Magazine, and I'm here with Matt Hobbs, who's with Owen Mumford, who's going to talk to us about the Unifine Pentip Plus. It's a unique product that's out in the market, and I thought you would like to see it. So Matt, tell us a little bit about the Pentip Plus. How is it different from other products? And if you could do a product demonstration, our viewers would love to see it.
Right, absolutely. Well, the Unifine line, we have the Unifine Pentips and Unifine Pentips Plus. Very high quality pen needle made in the UK. We are expanding in the diabetes market with pen therapy with the Unifine Pentips Plus in particular. This product, this is the Pentips Plus itself. It looks a little bit different than a standard pen needle. It is a standard pen needle. However, the outer container and outer housing provide a few other features that give benefit to the patient for on the go. Pen therapy has really revolutionized on-the-go therapies. There are a few challenges though with patients when they're out and about. Quite often there aren't convenient sharps containers. So what will happen is a patient will typically put their pen needle on and then recap when they're done because there's not a sharps container. It's a safe and convenient thing for them to do, but the problem is when they go for their next injection, they take the cap off and, oh, wow, I've got a needle there, let me just dial up and reuse, and that's not good therapy. So with the Pentips Plus, they can throw a few of these in their kit bag, put the first one on, and they can just discard that first one. They can do their injection. When they're done with their injection, take the second one out. And this is where really the utility comes in. It's much easier for a patient to take a pen needle off because there's more to hold on to. They can very easily click it into place. They can take it off very easily. The great thing about this product now is they can take their pen, put their needle in the disposal chamber, they can put that back in their kit. When they're ready for the next injection, they can take everything back out, turn the pen needle over, and they've got their sterile new needle on the other side. So this way, it gives them that place to put that used pen needle. It's not obtrusive to anybody else. It's not going to hurt anybody else. The patient end is shielded. When they're done with this injection, they can then take the next one out and work down the line. When they get back home, this is ready for the sharps container, and then they would go ahead and do the next injection and work on down the line, so on and so forth. So what it does is it enhances that pen needle changing compliance.
Now, does it come in a variety of gauges?
Yeah, so we have 4mm. We really look at the 4mm 32 gauge being one of the smallest on the market. And we have spec-to-spec with the other sizes out there all the way up to 12mm. Not many people are using those, but we still have those available. Our most popular sizes in this line are the 4mm, 5mm, and the 8mm.
And what's the most popular gauge, just out of curiosity?
Well, the fastest growing is the 4mm. I mean, right now, more patients are moving to smaller. The 12mm was the original size, and as time has gone on and technology has improved, sizes, lengths, and gauges have gotten smaller and smaller. So more patients are moving over to the 4mm. Several patients are on 5mm, however.
And how many patients in the United States are on pen therapy, do you know, in terms of a percentage?
Now, percentage I don't, but what happens is when you look at the spectrum of diabetes, every patient tests their blood sugar, right? So everyone out there is testing. And then if they have type 1 diabetes, they're going to have to go on to insulin directly. And many of those patients move quickly through pen therapy into a pump. Patients with type 2 diabetes start with diet and exercise, and they try to control the diabetes through diet and exercise. And if that's not working, then you start going through a phased approach with some oral medication. So you move into metformin and sulfonylureas. And as you work on up the spectrum, if you're not compliant or you have a challenging case of diabetes, then that's when you move up into the pen therapy. So a lot of the type 1 patients will be on pumps. Several of the type 2 patients, as they move up through that continuum, then move over into pen therapy. So those are the patients that really get great utility out of this. And if you think about the patient type, you know, more elderly patient, maybe with arthritis or dexterity issues,
right,
this is much easier to hold on to and easier to take the needle off with. So
because you can screw it in.
It's much easier to put on, actually. Yeah, even from the aspect of putting the original needle on, it's much easier to do, and as well as the disposal side also.
Great. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming in and giving us a product demonstration.
Certainly.
All right.
Thank you.
From Diabetes Health, I'm Nadia Al-Samarrrie.